broadcasting another NFL game from the city of Green Bay. We're just about ready to kick off another year of NFL football. Thanks for being here to enjoy today's season-opening game as the Eagles square off against the Packers. Both teams have taken the field, and the season is about ready to get started. Crosby will be kicking off.
The Packers will be kicking off to start the game. Lewis back to return.
From the 2-yard line. Lewis accelerates and takes it down to the 34. Strength versus strength here today, John. One of the top running backs in the league against one of the dominant run-stopping teams.
You know, this is like some classic heavyweight fight. I bet we won't know who the winner is till the last round.
Green Bay comes out in their nickel package. They'll take off, and he slides down to avoid the hit. Brought it down and ran with it, but couldn't find any room.
That's excellent discipline by the defense. They stayed in their lanes, and they got to him before he could even get going.
2nd and 8. Ball on the 36-yard line.
Let's go. Take it up, baby. Yeah,
McNabb looking to pass, lines up with 5 wide receivers. Drops back with the throw, and he hits his target. Number 50 is there for the tackle at the 41-yard line. Good read on that play. He saw them drop back in zone and took advantage.
That's the kind of efficiency that the coach is looking for out of him. Take what the defense gives, don't force it, protect the football, those kinds of things.
McNabb with split backs. He tucks it away. Play action. Gets the pass off, and he can't hang on to it.
That's a little surprising. The receivers coach has been spending extra time with all his guys on offense working on mechanics and their technique. He told me that he's seen a big improvement. But a big drop on 3rd down like that shows that they still need a little more work.
Johnson will come in now to punt it away. Jennings is back to receive this kick. From the 20-yard line.
37-yard punt, returned for a gain of 4 yards.
First and 10.
Will start the drive at the 25-yard line. 1st and 10.
It's on.
Taylor lines up behind his fullback in the eye. Gets rid of it, and it's caught. Shepard is there for the tackle at the 37. And again, he demonstrates his great hands.
You know, when a quarterback has a guy like this who can catch about any ball he throws, he can become kind of a security blanket. If he gets in trouble or he starts feeling pressure, he can look in his direction because he has so much confidence in him.
The Eagles come out with 1 linebacker and several defensive backs. Pressure gets the pass off. The pass falls incomplete. He had to unload that pass in a hurry.
Yeah, he felt those guys closing in and gunned the ball out of there.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 37-yard line.
Let's do our thing. Let's do our thing. Watch the snap down. Stay at home.
The Eagles with a 4-man front. He gets the carry. This one will be spotted at the 45-yard line. Taylor running hard, going right through the arm tackles.
3rd and 2. Ball on the 45-yard line.
Big stuff, team. Big stuff. Let's go.
The Eagles line up in a 4-3.
Big dogs.
With the throw, he finds his man. Dawkins is there on the stop at the 40-yard line. Drive pulls in the pass for a 1st down. He's picked up both 1st downs on this series. Ball on the 40-yard line.
Ball on the 40-yard line.
Keep the throttle down. Here we go. Set. Here I go. You can't stop me. Here we go.
Gets the call. Number 97 is there for the tackle at the 39-yard line.
Mixing runs with passes keeps the defense honest.
Ball Ball on the 39-yard line.
Ball on the 39-yard line.
From the start. Get my cut back.
Johnson moves in motion.
Hey, watch that screen.
Receives the handoff. Trotter is there on the stop
on the carry.
at the 35.
5-yard
Taylor with a nice
gain on the
burst
play.
through the middle that time. 5-yard pickup. On third down, they have to get it to the 30 for a first.
35-yard line.
Don't stop that motor. Let's go, D. Let's go.
Out of the gun. Throwing. Sheds the thing. Spikes. Comes up to make the play at the 27-yard line.
This is good communication between the quarterback and his receiver to keep the chains moving. They know where the first down marker is, and they recognize the type of coverage the defense is playing. The ball is there, and so is the catch.
Hey, let's go. All right, let's go. Get it out.
Throws it. He hits his receiver. Trotter is there for the tackle. Driver didn't have much room to do anything with that one.
Yeah, they had the coverage, and they made the sure play instead of trying something fancy, like going for the pick.
Ninth play of this drive. They're inside the 20.
Defense, get ready.
The Eagles with a four-man front. Tosses it out to the left. Keeps his feet moving. Spikes is there on the stop at the 18-yard line. Taylor slashes ahead for a gain of 3. This is the 10th play of this drive. They're threatening inside the 20.
Showtime, baby. Watch the snap down. Hey, let's go 1D. On the 10.
Looks to the end zone. Jumps, and he has it. Touchdown, Green Bay. And they were each jockeying for position while that one was in the air. Let's get the call.
Touchdown.
Crosby comes in for the extra point. The point after is good. So following that touchdown, the score is 7-0 Packers.
Green Bay is lined up for the kickoff.
He got all of that
Lewis
one.
back to return.
From the 4-yard line.
It's still early in the game, but you got to think the coach wants his guys to make a statement by scoring some points in this drive.
Ball on their own 34.
Start the drive at the 34-yard line. 1st and 10.
They line up in the I formation. Pushes it out to the left. Strong move. Collins is there for the tackle.
One thing these guys don't want to do is give up in a running game, because if they do that, they become one-dimensional, and that plays right into the defense's hands.
2nd and 7. Ball on the 36-yard line.
Watch the play. Let's turn it up, D.
The Packers come out in a nickel package, looking upfield. Play action. Steps up, gets the pass off. Charles Woodson has it.
I tell you, you don't get a whole lot easier than that. He was right there. The quarterback makes a bad throw, and he brings it in for an interception.
Following the interception, it's now 1st and 10.
Let's go. Will.
Only one man back.
Keep moving. Let's go.
Tosses it out to the left.
Plug it.
Jeremiah Trotter belts him hard at the 47-yard line.
These plays can end up with lost yards if the defense gets through or around their blocking quickly enough.
Ball on their own 47.
Ball on the 47-yard line.
Here we go, baby. Stay at home.
The Eagles come out in a nickel package. Dropping back. Brings it down, looking to run. He was looking for some room on the ground, but the defense was right there.
Running with a quarterback can be very effective if the defense isn't expecting it. But they were in good position, and they got to him very quickly on that play.
Here is a third and long situation. Carr scans the defense from the gun. With the throw, wide receiver has it. Considine is there for the tackle at the 40-yard line. Great throw to beat the zone.
I'll tell you, the defense has to do a better job of coming up and clamping down on the receiver whenever he enters their zone.
Ball on the 40-yard line.
We've reached the end of the first quarter, and the score is 7-0. Packers.
7, the Eagles. Nothing.
And we're ready to start the second quarter. First and 10.
Ball on the 40-yard line.
One. It's showtime, baby. Here we go.
The Eagles come out in a nickel pack. Tucks it away. Trot is there for the tackle at the 38-yard line.
When you run the ball in the first half, you're trying to keep the defense honest. But if you're only getting gains like that in the second half, then it puts more pressure on your passing game.
Ball on the
Just about a 3-yard gain.
Knock him out. Let's go now.
The Eagles with a 4-man front.
So we gonna take it. Don't make a play. Here we come. Be careful.
Hand off to the tailback. Setting up play action. Gets rid of it. He can't stay in bounds.
They like to throw it to the sidelines in situations like that. His throw is just a little off.
Driver was the intended receiver on that play.
3rd and 7. Ball on the 38-yard line.
Ain't no thing. Here we go, baby. Rock and roll.
The Eagles come out in a nickel package. Gets the pass off. Brown is there on the stop at the 37-yard line. Taylor didn't get enough for the first. Lewis back to return. And he chooses not to return this one. First and 10.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
The backs are lined up in an I. Going to the air on first down. Throws this one away. He didn't want to risk an interception and decides to throw it away. Second and 10.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
All right, let's go. No more, fellas.
Westbrook lines up behind his fullback in the I.
Keep moving.
On the call, number 50 comes up to make the play at the 20-yard line.
He was looking for a place to run, but all those places were filled up with guys waiting to tackle him.
Ball on their own 20.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
Blue down. Keep it underneath. You can press on. Bring it up.
McNabb with a man in motion.
They worry about us coming.
Throws it, and it's complete. Pickett is there on the stop at the 23. John, he'll be well short of the first down.
Now here's the thing. The defense had all the guys covered who were beyond the marker. So it was up to the short man to make something happen after the catch, and he just couldn't do it.
Unable to get anything going on that series, they'll have to punt it away here. Fair catch called for.
Fair catch made at the 35-yard line. They'll take over at the 35-yard line. First and 10.
One back. All right, now. Hey, watch that screen.
The Eagles line up in a 4-3. Can't pull him down. Number 97 is there for the tackle.
A solid running game starts with a blocking of the offensive line. But the ball carrier must have good vision so he can take advantage of the holes that they open up.
Second and a deuce.
Ball on the 43-yard line.
Danny, everything you got. All right, here we go.
The Eagles with a four-man front. He hands it off. Setting up play action. Throws it. Gets his hand on it.
And there's not one wide receiver who can ever claim that he's never dropped a pass. It's just part of the game.
Third and 2. Ball on the 43-yard line.
Get me going. Hey, let's go.
Franks moves in motion.
Nothing. They don't get nothing.
They go with the pass play on third and short with the pass. Brown is there for the tackle at the 47. They convert for the first down on that throw.
And they ran the perfect play to get those couple of yards.
Ball on the 47-yard line.
Ball on the 47-yard line.
Only one man back. Throwing. Caught out of bounds.
You know, as a receiver, you have to be aware of so many things. Where the first down marker is, where the defenders are, and where the sideline is as you stretch out to make that catch.
Jennings was his intended target.
Ball on the 47-yard line.
Alert, fire. I can do it, baby. I'm coming through, baby.
From the gun.
Play hard and fast, baby. Here we go. Get it up.
Gets the pass off. This pass is incomplete. He hasn't hit any receiver yet on this drive.
His throws were a little off, but the defense isn't giving him anything easy.
Third and 10. Ball on the 47-yard line.
Let's turn it up, D.
They'll go from the shotgun. Dropping back. Rolling right. Gets rid of it. Shakes off the tackle. Brown is there on the stop at the 18-yard line.
Now, this is one heck of a play. Look at it. They're in a hole here on third down, and they come through with this perfect play that gets them a first and keeps the drive going.
Defense, get ready. Left.
He tucks it away. Patterson comes up to make the play. Taylor rumbles forward for a gain of 4. And this is the 8th play of this drive. They're inside the 15. Ball on the 13-yard line. 8th play of this drive. 2 minutes left.
They soft, man.
They give it to the halfback. They're going to spot this one at the 10-yard line. And that tackle gives him 3 in the game. The defensive tackle surged through the line to bring the runner down. And this is the 9th play of this drive. Ball inside the 10.
Watch your eyes. Here we go.
They've done very well on third down to this point. Toss play to the right. Shepard comes up to make the play. Taylor is just short of the marker that should bring in the field goal unit.
On the play.
So this should be an easy 3. The kick sails through the uprights.
Not every drive is going to get you a touchdown, so getting 3 was big. Now they got to go over what worked and what didn't, so the next drive will get him a TD.
Crosby is back and ready to put this one in the air.
Back to return.
This one is fielded by Lewis. Nice move. The Eagles need to score quickly as they start this drive at the 21. So they have first and 10 here.
Ball on the 21-yard line.
They're trying to spread out the defense with 5 wide receivers.
Let's go, defense.
Going to the air on first down. With the pass. And he hits his target. Woodson is there for the tackle at the 30-yard line.
I like to hurry up here. It's a change of pace, and it's a way to get the defense uncomfortable.
Hey, watch the
McNabb with a man in motion.
Watch the snap down. Let's go, boys. Left.
The rush is on. Throwing. Pass ball's incomplete. Plenty of pressure, and he barely gets the pass away.
This defensive coordinator understands that pressure is the key to forcing the offense into making mistakes. If his players keep playing like this, he might be up for a head coaching job pretty soon.
Big play, baby. Screen down. They ain't got nothing.
Westbrook in the backfield.
You turning it up. Let's go.
On the ball. Jenkins brings him down, but they get enough to move the chains.
You know what this does? It keeps one defense on the field, and it doesn't let them get the right personnel in there sometimes.
With the pass, almost picked off.
That was a good play, turned bad play. Good because their zone defense worked well, bad because he dropped the interception. That's one he wishes he could have back.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 32-yard line.
Let's go, D. Let's go. You can't stop me. Hey, let's go.
McNabb spreads them out. Fakes the throw. Throwing. He hits his receiver. Runs through the tackle. Woodson is there on the stop at the 37.
This is what's hard for the defense. It's been a tough first half, and now when the offense runs a no huddle, they don't have much time to rest or regroup. That's why it'll be big if they can just hold them here to a field goal.
Green Bay comes out in a 4-3. They'll pass on first down. Gets the pass off. He went up there and he got it. Harris comes up to make the play.
What they're doing here is keeping the defense from huddling up, and it keeps the same defense on the field.
Hold the look. Yeah, you see me.
Throws it. Now Harris picks it off.
Not only is that guy taking the ball away, he's taking possible points away. When you're within your own 5 like this, running the ball is usually the way to go on first down, so you can get some room to work with.
So after the interception now, it's 1st and 10.
Let's run, man.
The Eagles come out in a 4-3. They give it to the halfback. Curse is there on the stop at the 2.
I know they didn't get much, but it's all about making the defense respect the fact that you're willing to run.
Ball on their own 2.
Ball on the 2-yard line.
Here we go.
Receives the handoff. Trot is there for the tackle at the 3.
This team's always trying to get a good mix of run and pass plays.
Gain of about a yard. Ball on their own 3.
Ball on the 3-yard line.
What screen? Keep the throttle down.
The defense has had difficulty stopping them on 3rd down.
Here we come. You turning it up. Get it up. Let's turn it up, D. Nothing over your head.
They jumped early and got flagged.
Encroachment, number 90.
So he's called
Third
for
down.
encroachment.
Yeah, he jumped early and touched an offensive player, and that forces the officials to blow the whistle.
And this should be the last play of the half. It's the end of the second quarter with the score. The Packers ahead of the Eagles 10-0.
Nothing. We're ready to begin the 3rd quarter of play.
Akers looks like he's just about ready to kick this one off.
Jennings back
Nice
to
kick.
return.
Plenty of distance. From the 4. Green Bay is looking to extend its advantage as they take over again offensively. Ball on their own 28.
Start the drive at the 28-yard line. 1st and 10.
You gotta have it, D. Play hard and fast.
Receives the handoff. Patterson created problems in the backfield on that one.
He's had some decent runs, but he's not putting up the kind of yardage that they were hoping for.
2nd and long coming up here.
2nd and 12. Ball on the 26-yard line.
The Eagles with a 4-man front.
Let's go, man.
He's tackled behind the on by Javon Curse. Good work by the defensive line there.
They got off the ball, got penetration, shut off those running lanes. He was looking for a hole, but the only thing he saw was a massive wall of defenders.
Here is a 3rd and long situation.
Keep it up. Blue down.
They've executed very well on 3rd down so far, and that's a big reason why they're ahead at the moment.
Not today.
With the throw, short completion, hitting his wide receiver to the left. Great defensive effort to keep them from getting close to the sticks.
Well, there aren't too many plays in the playbook for 3rd and a mile. You got to try something other than a short route.
Ryan is ready to punt this one away. Lewis lines up deep for the punt return. He muffs it. And they're ready to go on offense after that fumble. They'll start at the 36-yard line. The Packers come out in a nickel package.
Let's go.
Throwing. Ooh, nearly picked off. Number 50 had his hands on it.
I think he was invisible out there. Wasn't even seen. And that's a break for the offense.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 36-yard line.
Regular. Hey, let's go. Keep the throttle down.
Westbrook, the lone setback. McNabb sends a man in motion.
Turn it up now.
Under pressure, throws it, and he hits his target. Woodson is there for the tackle at the 45-yard line. He found a soft spot in the coverage, John.
The receiver did a great job reading the coverage. He found a hole in the zone, and the quarterback found him in that hole with the pass.
3rd and maybe 1.
Come on. Get it, son. Back it up, baby. All on us, John.
Looking for room. Nice play fake. He's going to run, and tackles him, but not before the first down is reached. They couldn't knock him down before he was able to get past the marker.
You know, the way football in the NFL is played now, quarterbacks have to be able to make that kind of play right there. And that's just what he did.
49-yard line.
Let's do our thing.
Green Bay goes with a 4-man front. Gives the ball off. Can't get it away. Good pass rush that time, John. They brought everyone on the blitz, and he went down hard.
That's one of those cases where they had more rushers than you have blockers. When you get the blitz coming, you have to go to your hot receiver in that situation.
Ball on the 44-yard line.
Stay at home. You got to believe it. It's our day.
Westbrook, the lone back, handed off to the back. Williams is there for the tackle at the 47-yard line.
They might not be busting off big game, but those linemen are really working hard down there.
Ball on their own 47.
Let's go, D. Good shoot. How we go, baby?
Westbrook, the lone back. Pressure coming, looking for something long. And he makes, no, he can't hold it in.
It's the old adage, speed kills, and so does dropping the ball.
He's trying to pin them back as far as possible as he lines up for his 3rd punt. He's waving for the fair catch.
First and 10. Ball on the 17-yard line.
Here we go. Watch him, man. Let's go.
Taylor, the lone setback.
Talk about
Throws it. Pass ball's incomplete. Jennings was the one they were trying to get the ball to.
The intended receiver on the play. Second and 10. Ball on the 17-yard line.
We gotta have it, D.
The Eagles with a 4-man front.
What's the hard count?
Dropping back, closing in with the throw. Nearly intercepted.
He's back in his zone. He's reading. He sees the quarterback the whole way, and then he gets a chance at an interception. He just didn't finish the play.
10. Ball on the 17-yard line.
Don't stop that motor. We turning it up.
Consistent success on third down, which they've had, usually translates into a win.
Gets rid of it. Right on target to the wide receiver. It's caught, but the defense stops him, and so it'll be fourth down.
And that's what you need on the third down play. Make sure that he doesn't get the first down.
Lewis will go back to accept this punt. From the 37. Lewis returns this one to the 43. Ball on their own 43.
Start the drive at the 43-yard line. First and 10.
Let's do our thing.
The Packers come out in a nickel package. He'll keep it. McNabb with the dive. He made the play with his feet rather than his arm there.
It's just so frustrating as a defense when a quarterback takes off and makes a play, because that's just one more thing you have to defend against.
Second and 3. Ball on the 50-yard line.
Nothing. They don't get nothing. Let's go now.
5 wide receivers.
Hey, ain't no thing. Hey.
Steps up into the pocket with the throw, and it's caught. Underwood comes up to make the play at the 35.
That ball was thrown so hard the defense never had a chance to make a play. In fact, I doubt they even saw it after it left his hand.
Ball on the 35-yard
Ball
line.
on the 35-yard line.
You can't stop me. Turn it up now.
A lot of speed on the field for the defense as they line up in the quarter. Pressure, throwing. Right on target to the wide receiver. They get another first down here.
Well, they're not doing anything fancy, but good old-fashioned drop back and pass, and it's working.
Let's see what they can do in the red zone.
Ball on the 18-yard line.
Not today. There we go.
The last time they got down here, the defense intercepted a pass.
Back it up, Mike.
On the ground. Papinga is there on the stop. Ten yards away from the end zone.
Ball on the 10-yard line.
The Packers come out in a 4-3. Gets the call. Setting up play action. Gets the pass off. Makes the catch. Touchdown. Eagles. Donovan McNabb delivers it for 6 points. This might be a good challenge by the coach.
The call on the field is questionable. They're going to review it, and this one might get reversed.
John, they're trying to determine exactly where they'll spot the ball.
I'll tell you what, unless they're seeing something that we're not seeing, I don't think they're going to overturn this one.
The ball did not cross the plane. There is no touchdown.
So the coach looks a lot smarter after getting the play reversed in his team's favor.
It didn't hurt that the official had some great replays to look at, and they made it easy to overrule.
It's first and goal at the 1-yard line.
Hey, watch the screen. It's on.
The Packers come out in a dime package. Looks like someone jumped early.
False start on the offense. Number 86, still
Brown was
first down.
flagged for the false start.
False starts are kind of frustrating because they're really easily avoided by just maintaining focus.
It's first and goal at the 5-yard line.
Come on. One of us will make a play. Check it.
So the quarterback runs with it and ends up going nowhere. So we've reached the end of the third quarter with the Packers ahead of the Eagles 10-0.
The Eagles. Nothing.
The Eagles can make it a one-possession game if they can score here as we begin the fourth quarter. They're in good position. 10 yards away from the end zone.
On the 10-yard line.
A lot of speed on the field for the defense as they line up in the quarter.
Let's go.
Rolling right, under pressure, pump fakes, goes to the end zone. This one falls incomplete. Great effort up front to put the pressure on.
And you'll see that kind of thing out of these guys a lot. They're big and they're strong and they're fast. Opposing offensive lines sure have their hands full when they get out in this field.
It's 3rd and goal at the 10-yard line. Green Bay with 6 defensive backs. Dropping back for the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. McNabb picks the wrong spot to throw to. It'll be a turnover, John.
Yep, sometimes you think you can sneak one by, but then the defense makes a great play on the ball and beats your receiver to it.
After the interception, they'll set up shop at the 20.
Hey, let's go, 1D. We're talking about winning.
The Eagles line up in a 4-3. Takes off. Trotter comes up to make the play at the 27-yard line. So it's his legs and not his arm that picks up yardage here, John.
Yeah, he dropped back to pass, saw the coverage downfield, and he decided to take it himself.
2nd and 3 coming up here.
Keep moving. You turning it up. Nothing.
The Eagles with a 4-man front.
Keep the throttle down.
He hands it off. This one will be spotted at the 32-yard line. He found the ball carrier there again, and that's something we've seen plenty of in this game. About a 5-yard pickup for the first down.
The defense was taken out of their game plan on that play. No one was able to get away from their block until it was too late.
They soft, man. They ain't got nothing.
Taylor, the lone back, gets the pass off. Wide receiver has it. Brown is there for the tackle at the 44. Looks like a face mask call, probably the 5-yard variety.
Number 24.
The officials are signaling that he grabbed the face mask.
Sometimes the defender will do whatever it takes to get a guy down. This time he got caught pulling him down by the mask.
Full midfield.
Be careful. Let us dictate. Watch your eyes. Turn it up.
The Eagles line up in a 4-3.
Hey, let's go.
Gets the handoff on the delay. Number 57 comes up to make the play at the 42-yard line. So that was a pickup of about 9. Manuel returns from being injured.
There we go, dude. Everything you got. Regular. No more, fella. Deuce it.
With 2 extra defensive backs, the defense is in the dime. Down he goes.
The line had some problems with their assignments on that play. They just couldn't get the defenders at bay.
On 3rd down, they have to reach the 41 to convert.
Let's go, boy.
Taylor lines up behind his fullback in the eye. Going for the deep man. He's there for the catch. 5, touchdown, Packers.
When you get this kind of execution, you got a great chance of making a big play. Watch it here as everyone takes care of their assignment. The pass is thrown where the receiver can make the best play in the ball, and it's 6 points.
The extra point attempt is good. The Packers with a big lead here in the 4th quarter.
Sometimes we see teams run the ball when they got a big lead. With so much time left in the clock, it's still better to mix it up and keep the defense
Off.
Green Bay is lined up for the kickoff.
Sends it sailing.
Lewis back deep to return.
This one is taken by Lewis.
They need one quick score and then some more.
Lewis on the return. The Eagles will start the drive at the 17-yard line. 1st and 10.
Get it started. Let's go.
The Packers with a 4-man front. Blitz is coming. Gets rid of it. And the catch is made.
Perfect execution to get this first down. Look at it here. He knows how far they have to move the chain, and he gets it by making the right decision and laying it in there like that.
Let's turn it Dynamite. Yeah, you see me. On the team.
Pressure coming. Steps up into the pocket. He can't get away.
That's just what this defense wants. They do a good job of setting the pace and making the offense adjust to what they're doing out there.
Now they're looking at 2nd and long after the sack.
25-yard line.
Green Bay comes out in the quarter defense. With the pass, keeps his feet moving. Harris is there on the stop at the 43.
This is what they have to do. Keep making completions down the field and move the chains. Watch this one. He knows he's got to get the first, and he picks the right guy to throw it to.
Right.
Closing in, throws it. Drops the interception. James had the coverage on the play.
Curtis, the intended receiver, on the play.
Two-minute warning coming up.
Ball on the 43-yard line.
Be careful. Hey, watch the ball.
McNabb using split backs. The blitz is on. Looking left for the long pass. Caught out of bounds. And he throws incomplete because he had major pressure.
The corner came on a blitz and he sprinted for the quarterback. Guys love the opportunity to get a sack. And that time he just missed taking him down.
Almost at the 2-minute mark now.
Let's go. What you got for me? Watch the outside.
Westbrook, the lone back.
Make him go short.
Pressure gets the pass off. And he drops the pass.
It's very hard to be successful if you can't convert on third down. And it's very hard to convert on third down if your guys can't find a way to hang on to the ball.
Johnson comes into the game for the punt. Jennings looks like he's ready for the return. Won't take a chance trying to return this one.
Touchback.
Two-minute warning coming up.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
Hey, let's go. Get some swag going. Over swing right. Hey, get it up.
And they go with the delay. Number 57 gets right in there and brings him down. He tries to wriggle away, but he's stopped for a loss.
The offensive line just didn't get any push. They need to do a better job knocking those guys off the line.
Almost at the 2-minute mark now.
Ball on the 17-yard line.
Let's go.
And we've reached the 2-minute mark.
Ball on the 17-yard line.
Good shoot. Turn it up now. Here we go.
They line up in the I formation. Carr with a man in motion.
Get it, Sean.
To carry it. Trotter comes up to make the play
on the run.
at the 19-yard line. So a pickup of maybe 3. Ball on their own 19.
Ball on the 19-yard line.
Here we go. Hey, watch the screen. Not cross out middle.
And we can attribute this lead to their ability to convert on third down.
Let's go. Stay focused, DB. One more, folks. Gotta keep our poise in. Yes, man. All right, here we go. Oh, no, D. Hold the look. Keep it underneath.
He hands it off. Dropped in the backfield for a short loss. At third down run, not enough to keep the drive alive, so the punting team coming in.
There's nothing wrong with trying to grind it out in the fourth quarter when you're playing with a lead.
Ryan will come in now to punt it away. Lewis in to return. They'll spot this one where it went out.
First and 10. Ball on the 45-yard line.
We're talking about brilliant. Hey, let's go one deep. Play 2 quarters. 2 quarters. Let's do our thing.
The Packers come out in a nickel package. Pump fakes going long. This defense, John, knows how to create a lot of pressure.
Putting pressure on the quarterback can disrupt passes, but pressuring the receivers can do the same thing. If you can play physically on the outside, bump them off their routes, hold them up at the line, you can take away his receiving options, forcing him to just get rid of it.
The Eagles line up in a 5-receiver set this time. Drops back. Sack. Philadelphia calls a timeout. They have 1 timeout left. The big man gets in there for a big sack.
He's got a great combination of size and move. Now, he won't be winning any races, but he's good at getting after the quarterback. And let me tell you, you never want him to be the guy falling on top of you.
McNair with a man in motion. Throwing. Knocked away.
He needs to do a better job putting the pass in a spot where only his guy can get it. Those tip passes can turn into interceptions pretty easily.
Number 84 was the intended receiver on that play.
It's too much for him. 3 balls. Bring it up, bring it up.
Not a lot of options here. They have to take a shot and go for it. McNair sends a man in motion. Looking to pass, facing a 4th and long. Going long. He can't bring it down inbounds. And when you're down by this much, you're forced to go for it, but they came up short.
In this type of situation, the team needs to try anything they can to get into the end zone. This time they fell short.
And it appears this one is going to be looked at.
Yeah, and because it's in the last 2 minutes, that call came down from the replay booth.
It appeared he did a great job of keeping his balance along the sidelines.
Yeah, and the only question is, did he step out? That's what I think they're looking for in the booth.
The player was out of bounds when he caught the ball. Incomplete pass.
It was unclear initially why they called for a review, but now we understand the reason.
Yeah, it's important to get the calls right at this point of the game.
And there's the kneel down by the quarterback.
Second and 12. Ball on the 40-yard line.
Let's big time. Do something. Yeah, you see me. Hey, watch the screen.
Hand it off. Howard is there on the stop at the 36-yard line. Taylor rumbles forward for a gain of 4. So it's 3rd down as they try to get it to at least the 28 and convert.
Gotta keep my points here. We gotta believe it. It's our game. Turn over, baby. Let's turn it up, D. There we go, baby. Rock and roll. It's too much for that.
Hands off to the tailback. Considine is there for the tackle at the 22. Johnny had a guy right there in his face but made him miss.
Yeah, he just kind of moved out of the way. You know, some runners have a sense that tells them what to do with their arms, and he uses his arms very well.
This game reaches its conclusion with the final score, Green Bay 17, Philadelphia 0. This game is presented by the authority of the National Football League and EA Sports. Any publication, rebroadcast, or other use of the descriptions and accounts of this game without the express written permission of EA Sports is prohibited. This is Al Michaels. Good night.